Welcome, Libra. This is your essential reading for December 20th on Zodiac Attraction. Your finances, love life, and the one major blessing you can't miss are being revealed now. Let's start the reading. As December unfolds, a quiet electricity hums in the air for you. Libra, something ancient and brand new at the same time. This isn't just another end-of-year chapter. It's as a threshold. The inner work you've poured into the past months, the releasing, the forgiving, the gentle untangling of old knots, is crystallizing now into a clearer frequency. You're stepping onto a timeline where the fog lifts and the path ahead suddenly glows with soft golden light. Distractions that once pulled you sideways are losing their grip. What felt scattered is gathering. What felt heavy is beginning to rise. Spirit is highlighting a gift that has always lived inside you, but is now amplifying. You are a living lantern for others. Your mere presence, when you're aligned and unapologetically yourself, becomes the map someone else didn't know they were searching for. You don't have to try to be different, you already are. The magic happens when you stop dimming that difference to make others comfortable and simply let your truth breathe. People will feel it before you say a word. Some will lean in for guidance. Others will simply remember their own light because yours reminded them. This is the quiet leadership you were born for. The cards confirm the shift. 8 of Swords reversed. You're slipping free from a story that kept you small, a mental cage you built to feel safe in chaos. The blindfold is off, the swords fall away, and you realize most of them were never real to begin with. 6 of Wands rides in next, triumphant and sun-drenched. After seasons of working in the shadows, you're being seen, truly seen, and the recognition feels like warm honey pouring over everything you've built. And crowning it all, the High Priestess sits in stillness behind the veil, whispering that your intuition is no longer a faint murmur. It's a clear, steady voice. The signs this month will be impossible to miss. Repeating numbers dancing across screens and license plates, songs that arrive at the exact moment you need their medicine, feathers or butterflies appearing when doubt creeps in. Pay attention. Spirit is speaking in bold italics now. A denser, older energy is dissolving, like frost melting under unexpected spring sun. The trapped, sticky feelings that sometimes made movement feel impossible are loosening their hold. You might already be sleeping deeper, waking lighter, noticing colors look brighter. Dreams are vivid and purposeful now. Your nervous system is asking for kindness, for boundaries that feel like silk rather than steel, gentle but unbreakable. When chaos swirls outside and December can swirl, come home to your breath, to the quiet sanctuary of your own skin. Ask yourself each morning, how do I feel in this body today? Let that answer be your compass. February and March shimmer on the horizon like twin full moons. Mark them, circle them, revisit this reading then. Something that begins as a soft spark this month will be blazing brightly by early spring. The full moon in December is particularly potent for you. Light a candle, speak your desires aloud, let the lunar tide carry them outward. Ritual doesn't have to be elaborate. Sometimes it's just you, the flame, and the honest prayer of your heart. Butterfly medicine is fluttering close, landing on your shoulder when you least expect it. Transformation doesn't always require a dramatic cocoon-to-wing spectacle. Sometimes it's quieter, a gentle shedding of skins that no longer fit. Relationships may shift to match the version of you emerging. Habits may fall away like autumn leaves. Let them. Joy is asking to be your primary color right now. Playfulness, lightness, laughter that bubbles up from nowhere. These are sacred practices, not luxuries. When discomfort shows up, and it will because growth stretches, meet it with curiosity instead of resistance. Ask, what beauty is trying to be born here? 333 is your angel number. Embrace this month. Creative fire, answered prayers, divine timing weaving everything exactly as it needs to be. Your voice, spoken, written, sung, created, carries medicine. Use it. Share it. The world is hungry for the particular flavor of hope only you can serve. You're stepping into a year that feels like wind in your hair after too long indoors. The pressure is easing. The light is widening. Whatever you've been quietly dreaming, preparing, praying for, it's closer than it was yesterday. You are the magic you've been waiting for, Libra. Shine without apology. The stage is yours, the spotlight is warm, and the audience, seen and unseen, is already applauding. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Libra, the cosmic energy feels like a gentle yet decisive turning point. Venus, your ruler, is urging you to release what no longer aligns with your highest good while simultaneously magnetizing healthier connections, abundance, and inner peace. This is a day of graceful detachment, renewed confidence, and the quiet excitement of stepping onto a path that finally feels like yours. Card 1. The Fool. The Fool leaps into your reading with pure, liberated energy. After months, or even years, of overthinking every relationship and obligation, you're ready to trust the unknown. This card confirms you've already done the hard inner work. Now the universe is handing you a clean slate. For Libra, the Fool is especially powerful because it frees your air sign mind from perpetual weighing of pros and cons. Today you're allowed to act on instinct, say yes to the invitation that excites you, and walk away, without guilt, from dynamics that dim your light. Card 2. Strength. Right beside the Fool sits Strength, the quiet lion tamer. This is your reminder that true power isn't loud or forceful. It's the soft, steady certainty you now carry. You've tamed old fears, toxic patterns, and self-doubt. People may still try to pull you into drama or guilt-trip you for setting boundaries, but Strength shows you calmly closing the gate. Your gentleness is your superpower today. Use it on yourself first, then extend it to others who deserve it. Card 3. 10 of Pentacles. Abundance flows in the form of stability and legacy. The 10 of Pentacles promises that the choices you're making now, choosing quality over quantity in relationships, investing in long-term security, and surrounding yourself with loyal, supportive people, are building a foundation that will sustain you and your loved ones for years. Financially, expect positive shifts, a raise, bonus, smart investment payoff, or generous help from family or a partner. You're moving from just getting by to genuinely thriving. Card 4. King of Pentacles. The King arrives as both a person and an energy you're stepping into. If you're in a relationship or dating, this often represents a grounded, successful, protective partner who wants to build something real with you. Single? This King can appear as a new love interest with serious provider energy. More importantly, you're embodying this King yourself, mastering money, time, and resources with calm authority. You finally understand that wealth isn't just earning, it's keeping, growing, and enjoying it without stress. Card 5. The Hierophant. Spiritual maturity and earned wisdom shine through the Hierophant. You've graduated from hard lessons and now carry deep inner knowing. Others may start seeking your advice, but this card cautions discretion. Share only with those ready to receive it. Traditional structures, contracts, commitments, institutions work in your favor today. Signing documents, making official plans, or deepening a commitment feels blessed and safe. Card 6. Temperance. Balance, healing, and alchemy. Temperance appears at the bottom of the deck as your guiding angel, blending opposites into harmony. You're learning to flow between work and play, giving and receiving, solitude and connection without burning out. Health improves through moderation, better sleep, gentler eating habits, and stress management that actually sticks. Emotionally, you're no longer swinging between extremes. You've found the sweet middle path that feels like peace. Card 7. 5 of Swords, Challenge card. A small but important shadow. The 5 of Swords warns of lingering energy from past conflicts or people who play win at all costs. Someone may try to pull you into unnecessary drama or reopen an old argument. Your task is simple but powerful. Refuse to engage. Walk away with your dignity intact. You've already won by choosing peace over being right. Card 8. 4 of Wands. The reading ends on celebration. The 4 of Wands brings gatherings, homecomings, parties, or simply the deep joy of feeling at home in your life. Expect invitations, good news from family or close friends, and moments of genuine happiness shared with your true tribe. This card often signals engagements, moves, or milestones. Whatever form it takes, you're crossing the threshold into a brighter, more joyful chapter. Libra, today's spread is one of the most beautiful confirmations possible. You've closed an exhausting cycle and are stepping into a season of freedom, financial ease, emotional stability, and authentic connection. The Fool and Strength give you courage and gentleness in equal measure. The 10 and King of Pentacles promise tangible security and mastery. The Hierophant and Temperance bless you with wisdom and balance. Even the brief 5 of Swords only appears to remind you how far you've come. You no longer fight battles that aren't yours. End the day celebrating 4 of Wands, because the life you've been carefully curating is finally, unmistakably here. Trust it, receive it, and enjoy every graceful step forward. Now, we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Libra, the 10 of Pentacles and King of Pentacles are practically glowing in your money sector, announcing that you've crossed the threshold from hoping things work out to watching them actually multiply. The energy is less about sudden lottery wins and more about steady, elegant accumulation, the kind that feels effortless because you've finally aligned your decisions with long-term security. Expect tangible proof of progress, an approval you've been waiting on, a side income stream that quietly starts gaining traction, or a family member offering support at exactly the right moment. The King of Pentacles is sitting in your financial throne like he owns the place, because, frankly, you're stepping into that energy yourself. You're no longer scattering resources trying to please everyone. You're becoming the calm architect of your own wealth. Investments made in the last 6 to 12 months are beginning to bear fruit, and you're developing an almost intuitive sense of when to hold, when to spend, and when to walk away entirely. The Fool's influence means you're willing to take a calculated leap that others might call risky, launching a passion project, negotiating a higher rate, or redirecting funds into something that excites your soul. Because you've released old scarcity stories, the universe is responding with generous synchronicities, unexpected refunds, discounts that feel orchestrated, or a client who insists on paying you more than you quoted. Temperance is quietly balancing the books behind the scenes. You're learning the art of enough. Enough savings, enough spending money, enough cushion to sleep peacefully. This card often shows up when someone stops the feast or famine cycle and enters the serene middle path of sustainable abundance. Your bank account is starting to reflect that inner equilibrium. The 4 of Wands hints at money arriving through celebration, a bonus tied to a milestone, a gift at a gathering, or income from an event you're hosting or attending. Financial news today tends to come wrapped in joy rather than stress. Even if the amount isn't huge, the emotional payoff feels enormous because it confirms you're on the right track. Finally, the Strength card reminds you that the greatest financial luck right now is your unshakable refusal to return to old draining habits or toxic financial ties. By protecting your energy and your boundaries, you're protecting your wealth. The money you keep and grow is the direct result of the peace you've chosen not to trade away. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for December 20th are 40, 10, 5, 48, 29, 87. Daily love. Venus ruled Libra. Love today feels like stepping out of a storm into a sunlit garden you didn't realize you'd been planting all along. The Fool and Strength together create a rare romantic cocktail. Fearless openness paired with rock-solid self-respect. You're no longer auditioning for anyone's affection. You're inviting only those who can meet you at your new level. The King of Pentacles in your love sky is pure partner goals, someone grounded, generous, and proud to build a life with you. If you're coupled, this is your person showing up in provider mode, planning vacations, handling details so you can relax, or simply making you feel safe and adored. Single? Keep your eyes open for someone whose presence feels like finally an adult in the room and they chose me. The 10 of Pentacles spills legacy energy into romance. Conversations about shared homes, blended families, or long-term dreams that used to feel scary now feel natural. You're attracting or deepening a connection that isn't just butterflies, it's blueprints too. The love you're experiencing or moving toward has roots that want to go deep. Temperance brings healing waters to old wounds. Any lingering bitterness from past relationships is being gently diluted by present moment joy. You're discovering that true intimacy doesn't require drama or constant negotiation. It can be calm, balanced, and still wildly passionate. The Four of Wands practically screams celebration with a +1. Engagements, moving in together, or simply throwing a party where everyone notices how happy you two look, love is becoming visible, shareable, and applauded by your circle. Even if you're single, romantic possibilities are showing up at gatherings where you feel completely yourself. One soft shadow. The Five of Swords asks you to notice if anyone from the past tries to slide back in with half apologies or nostalgia bait. Your response is a serene, unbreakable no thank you. The love you deserve doesn't require you to revisit battlefields. At work, Libra, you're in the middle of a quiet but seismic upgrade. The Fool is pushing you off the safe branch you've been perched on, applying for the role you secretly want, pitching the big idea, or finally leaving the position that's been draining your soul. The universe is rewarding courage with open doors you didn't even knock on yet. The King of Pentacles on the job front means authority figures are noticing your newfound steadiness. Promotions, leadership opportunities, or clients who want long-term contracts with you specifically are all in play. You're being seen as the person who brings both creativity and reliability, a rare and valuable combination. Temperance is your secret career weapon right now. The ability to juggle multiple projects without dropping a single ball, to mediate conflicts with grace, and to blend innovation with proven systems. Colleagues are starting to describe you as the calm in the storm, and that reputation is about to pay literal dividends. Financially within work, the Ten of Pentacles shows raises, profit sharing, or year-end bonuses that feel like more than you expected. If you're self-employed, recurring revenue streams are stabilizing in the most satisfying way. Your work is beginning to support the lifestyle you've always visualized. The Hierophant suggests contracts, certifications, or mentorships that formalize your expertise. Signing on the dotted line today feels protective rather than restrictive. Traditional structures are working in your favor. Lean into them. Even the Five of Swords has a work silver lining. Any office drama or competitive nonsense is losing its grip on you. You're mastering the art of winning by refusing to play games that don't serve the bigger vision. Your professional reputation is rising precisely because you've stopped engaging in petty battles. Health. Your body is exhaling, Libra. After a long stretch of stress-related tension, strength and temperance are teaming up to bring genuine restoration. Sleep is deepening, digestion is calming, and that low-level anxiety hum you'd grown used to is finally quieting. The Fool invites playful movement, trying a dance class just because it looks fun, walking a new route, or finally saying yes to the outdoor adventure you've been postponing. Health improves dramatically when motion feels like joy instead of obligation. Temperance is the ultimate moderation card, and right now it's helping you find the sweet spot with food, alcohol, screen time, and exercise. You're intuitively pulling back from extremes and discovering that balance feels better than any restrictive regimen ever did. The Ten of Pentacles often reflects ancestral or genetic strength resurfacing. Issues that run in the family are losing their hold because you're consciously choosing different habits and emotional patterns. Your cells are literally upgrading through the peace you're cultivating. Strength appears when the nervous system finally believes it's safe. Chronic tension in shoulders, jaw, or gut starts to release as you repeat the mantra, either silently or out loud, I am safe in my body, I am safe in my choices. Small health wins today feel monumental, waking without the dread hangover, finishing the day with energy left over, or noticing your skin and eyes look brighter. These aren't coincidences. They're confirmation that your inner work is becoming outer vitality. Family and friends. Home feels like the Four of Wands today, warm, celebratory, and genuinely supportive. Family members, chosen or blood, are stepping forward with exactly the kind of backing you need, whether it's practical help, emotional solidarity, or simply reminding you how proud they are. The Ten of Pentacles is generational wealth in every sense: stories, property, traditions, and love being passed down or built together. Conversations about inheritance, family businesses, or long-term plans flow easily and optimistically. Someone in the family circle is about to defend or champion you. Seven of Wands energy, speaking up on your behalf or shutting down any lingering criticism. You won't have to fight alone. Your people have your back in the most heartwarming way. The Hierophant can indicate family traditions being honored or gently updated. A holiday ritual, a shared recipe, or simply gathering around the table feels sacred rather than stressful. Old tensions soften as everyone senses the new stability you're bringing to the dynamic. Temperance heals old family wounds by teaching everyone, especially you, how to blend differences without forcing sameness. You're modeling what healthy boundaries inside family systems look like, and it's rippling outward beautifully. Even if physical distance exists, messages, surprise visits, or long overdue phone calls carry the energy of we're still home to each other. The family you've curated, friends who feel like siblings, partners who feel like home, is expanding the definition in the best way. Compatibility. Aries brings the spark that makes you feel alive and daring, perfect for adventures and honest conversations that cut through Libra's occasional overthinking. Today, their directness feels refreshing rather than abrasive. Taurus shares your Venusian love of beauty, comfort, and loyalty. The King of Pentacles vibe is strong here. Expect sensual, steady, I've got you energy that makes you exhale. Gemini keeps your mind dancing. Conversations flow for hours, ideas bounce like ping pong balls, and laughter is the love language. Today, you'll feel truly understood on a mental wavelength. Leo adores your grace and mirrors your need for harmony with their warmth. Together, you create the kind of couple or friendship that turns heads, effortlessly stylish and genuinely kind. Sagittarius ignites your taste for freedom and philosophy. The Fool energy between you two is electric: spontaneous trips, deep talks at 2 a.m., and mutual encouragement to grow without clinging. Aquarius, heavily present in the earlier reading, feels like a soul-level co-conspirator. You challenge each other's minds while protecting each other's hearts. Today, expect brilliant, slightly eccentric synergy that feels futuristic and comforting at the same time. Your lucky color today: soft sage green, the color of new growth after rain, of money that multiplies quietly, and of the heart chakra opening without force. Wear it, surround yourself with it, or visualize it wrapping around you like a protective, prosperous cloak. The phrase of the day: you didn't come this far to only come this far. The life you've been dreaming of is already rearranging itself to meet you. Keep walking. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.